Cara. My moon, my love, my bubbles, my person, and my everything. Ellie, loving you is one of the easiest things I've ever done. It was like second nature. Like breathing, like dreaming. Everything fell into place so perfectly. I didn't think falling in love was that simple, not until I met you.
He's Cara's older brother, I'm the youngest brother. Joey would have known every single one of you. I can't help but just imagine. Joey is up there, he's looking down at us both, he's smiling and laughing a little bit because he knows that he has given a better speech than both of us combined. And I know he is so happy for you. He is just so happy for you.
Danielle and Cara, thank you for asking us to be here to witness and celebrate the beginning of your wedded history.
Your love is going to last forever because you could just tell by looking, the look that you had in each other's eyes.
You're an amazing sister-in-law, and I know that you're going to make an amazing wife for Cara. I love you both. Congratulations. We're so happy to be here to celebrate.
We met through a mutual friend. We went to that friend's house and we made macarons together. And we had a really good time, and I remember thinking like, oh, she's really cool. And then I didn't see her for a year.
On like a once-a-year basis, right?
Yeah, it was like
once every several months.
Very infrequently, just kind of in the periphery, friend of a friend thing.
And I had no idea how this was gonna take off. I was just like, oh, like they're both super cool. I feel like they would get along really well. Like these two need to meet, and they really did need to meet. I mean,
we started working on a writing project together with a friend, and we spent a lot of nights together.
It was on the Google Docs, and I just remember waiting for the little, like, because on Google Docs you can see someone is in the doc at the same time as you, and so I'd always just be like, oh, Cara's writing at the same time. It means they're paying attention at the same time. And then we would put little parentheses at the bottom of our writing and kind of just like chat through notes there, and kind of ended up like flirting through the notes as we were writing.
And Danielle, I remember the first time I met you when we were in Philadelphia. It was unclear to me at the time whether you were Cara's girlfriend or a friend, because at that time she had only dated men that I had known about.
Danielle went to the bathroom, and then you were like, wait, so is this your girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, it's my girlfriend.
You're like, I just want to tell you the secret. Like, I've been dating someone for a year. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And she was like, it's a girl.
I don't think I could have picked a better match for Cara. You know, you're an artist, loves baking, love Dungeons and Dragons, nerd. And usually we are supposed to give some really sage, wise, super helpful marriage advice. So I would just say, the wife is always right. So maybe you two just shouldn't ever argue. And you'll be fine.
It took me a while to realize I had a huge crush on her, which is maybe a little silly, but I was just so excited every time I spent time with her. I remember being at Starbucks and one of my coworkers hearing me giggle about something, and he's just like, you have a crush. I'm like, no, I don't.
And then I just started blushing. And I'm not like a huge blusher, but I could literally feel my face getting hot and then my heart fluttering. And then I was like, oh shit, I do really like her.
There's always something so magnetic about you, something really special, even though I couldn't put it into words back then. Every time we met over those first few years, I always walked away thinking about how much I enjoyed being around you, how your smile lit up the room, how happy your laugh made me. I had no idea that when Lily asked me if I wanted to join a writing project, that I would end up finding the love of my life.
I'm feeling very, I'm gonna start. It's too late, it's too late.
When I hear a wedding being called the best day of someone's life, I think, yes, my wedding is going to be the best day of my life, but it's also going to be one of many. And that's because the best day of my life was the first time I kissed you while we were walking home in the middle of the night when we were on our first vacation together and we walked for blocks in the rain in New York. And then another when we adopted Orion, and we were so scared that we were signing up for this responsibility for this living creature, but we just loved him so much already. And then best days just kept coming.
It feels like you've already been part of our life and our family for so long. But the first time Charlotte and I met you, we knew. We were like, oh yeah, this is somebody that she's really, really, really into. And they have a special connection, something you don't just see with any other person walking down on the street. So I knew then.
Do you remember the first wedding we went to together? We held hands in the redwoods and we heard the officiant speak about how loving someone fundamentally changed your brain. I remember looking over at you and thinking, wow, this is it. There's no one else in the world I would want to change with like that. I knew that then, I know it now. Some days I marvel at just the sheer magnitude of the whole world, the universe. I think about how lucky I am that with all of the worlds, all of the time, all of the possibilities, everything and everyone who's ever existed, that I get to be here with you right now, telling you how much I love you. I love that you were the last thing I say every night when I close my eyes and the first thing I see when I wake. I love you, Ellie, and I can't wait to call you my wife.
I will be disappointed.
Danielle wants everyone to dance with her at least once.
I love you today.
I've loved you for the past 8 years. And I'm gonna love you for the rest of our lives together.